We're back here once again, right outside the Benzinga headquarters of the beautiful city of Detroit. Behind us, Dr. Anne-Marie Sastry, the CEO and founder of Amesite. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. So let's talk about the ideal client for you. Who's the ideal client for Amesite?
Our ideal client is any customer, any organization, university, government agency, business, or museum that needs to deliver online learning with excellence, driving revenue and achieving good retention. Our ideal customer doesn't want a lot of brain damage. They don't want weeks of onboarding of a difficult system, and they don't want to manage an expensive internal software development program. They need a platform that's branded to them so that they can deliver online learning with excellence.
Absolutely. Okay, tell us a little bit about the clients that you currently have. Who's in your current partner stack?
Universities are universities that everyone will recognize. Wayne State University, which is located right here in Midtown Detroit, they do a lot of heavy lifting for education of the automotive industry. For Wayne State University, we've launched all kinds of vehicle programs and manufacturing programs that include automated systems, autonomous vehicles, electric vehicles, smart cities and infrastructures, and many others. Another university you'll recognize, City University of New York, CUNY, the largest public urban university in the United States of America with over 500,000 users and learners. CUNY has signed on with us to deliver professional learning, and we're extremely excited about that. Museums you'll recognize, the Henry Ford Museum, located right here in Michigan, the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library, and the Innovation Foundation, which was launched by Kathy Wood, who's the very well-known CEO of ARK Invest. They chose us for all of their learning programs. Additionally, we've recently announced a partnership with Conner Prairie, a very, very large living history museum, a cultural gem located outside of Indianapolis. We're delivering all of their learning programs.
Awesome. We actually have a very close relationship with Kathy Wood as well. It's great to hear you're partnered with her. That's amazing.
She's amazing.
What can a client expect to receive in a relationship with Amesite?
They can expect to receive a 24-hour branded system delivered with no brain damage. They can expect easy onboarding, to be able to deliver their own content that we build for them, or content that they source from third parties. Our customer needs to be able to have extreme flexibility in what they deliver, and we built the tech in order to do that. Additionally, we use artificial intelligence to offer mass customization of the solution, which leads to this very, very high retention rate. Amesite's high tech enables users to interact on the platform, which is crucial in them staying in a learning experience. And it's very important in reducing the brain damage and making it effortless for our customers to launch.
Absolutely. Let's dig into a little bit more about what you said a few minutes ago. Why are museums such an important sector to you?
It's interesting. Museums comprise a very large industry in the United States of America, over $12 billion annually. There are over 35,000 museums and nonprofits in the United States of America. They all need online learning. One of the things that pandemic showed us was that all organizations need a digital twin. They need a way of engaging, touching their customers, their guests, their patrons electronically and digitally. And they need to do that in a digital way that's engaging. Keeping in mind that we don't compete with other learning systems. We compete with everything on the internet. Our customers want to make learning compete with any other experience they could be having. Museums are also an important cultural touch point. All of us remember going to museums as kids. The kind of museum learning that you get is very different than classroom learning, and that's why America spends so much money on museums. It's because it's a cultural experience that's very durable and very, very impactful in children and adult lives. They need a learning system, and they don't want to build systems. Museums are not software companies. Why should they be? Museums need a software company that will deliver for them on their brand. Museums aren't going to point to large catalogs and say, help yourself. Museums want to be able to deliver the experiences that achieve their mission. Amesite helps them do that by giving them a system that uses artificial intelligence to make sure the experience is engaging.
Amazing. What will Conner Prairie be able to do next? And what does this mean for your sales as well?
Conner Prairie is a very exciting partnership. Conner Prairie will not only be able to deliver learning to hundreds of thousands of people in Indiana, but they'll be able to do it globally with ease. Our new systems allow very large enterprises to deliver globally, any country, any size. Additionally, Conner Prairie will have an e-commerce system, which allows them to enable their guests to purchase learning experiences or grant learning experiences to their guests on one simple user flow that's very, very easy to use. Museums very critically want to engage their guests. An intrinsic part of what they do is deliver learning experiences. Being able to do that digitally not only supports their mission, it also supports their on-ground mission. And they need to do that in a way that's consistent with their brand. Their brand is very important. People recognize these brands. Everybody had a first, third, fifth grade field trip to a museum. You recognize the brand for a reason. People who work in museums are very, very passionate about that, and we're passionate about making sure that their brands come through and they can deliver learning with excellence.
So, Dr. Sastry, we're entering some tough economic times, right? It's a very challenging landscape out there. Why are you so confident that you can grow in this climate and continue to succeed?
The only way we've ever come through any kind of an economic crisis is with growth. And one of the most fundamental elements that gets us through crisis is growth in human capital, growth in human talent. Learning markets aren't going to go away. They're going to get more important. Businesses that are competitive are going to need more talented workers, especially in a crisis. It's critical that people are upskilled so they can be economically viable and so that the businesses they support can be successful. Amesite enables that. Amesite enables that. Right now in America, there are over 13 million jobs that are going unclaimed because of skills gaps. Companies are having trouble hiring. There's a reason for that. What we're offering as a society in learning doesn't match the need. One way to do that is to create a giant catalog and hope that people use it. That could take a very long time. Another way is to work with every organization in the nation that delivers learning and say, we can help you do it better. We can sell you a system that allows you to stand it up in 24 hours and get cracking. And that's what we do at Amesite.
Amazing. Dr. Anne-Marie Sastry, CEO and founder of Amesite. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.